Hey guys, today I want to explore something very interesting to you. I got a comment from Brad under one of my comments, top 7 rules of composition. And thank you, Brad, for bringing this up. So he wrote, never, and I mean never ever pay for a training, a course. They are run by folks who are good, but aren't really making a comfortable living at what they're doing. They don't tell you anything that isn't available from videos like that one here. So first of all, I think it's kind of a weird way of acknowledging my video, because I think it's a good video. I've spent a lot of time making this video, but that's not the point I'm trying to make today. It actually raised something else in myself. The argument about what is free. Like, we have all those free YouTube videos, right? You can consume this for free, but I don't think it's free. And this is what I want to talk about with you today. And also, Brad, if you see this, don't get my messages when I write you back. Don't be offended, right? That's why I'm also making the video today, that you see where I'm coming from. Because of course, in what you write, I cannot see what your standpoint is. Everyone on this planet has his own journey, and we are built up of our experiences. So what do I mean by that? If we make experiences, our future decisions are based on our experience, which is okay. This is how the world works. But if we understand that, that means every person has a different perspective of the world. And I wanted to share my perspective of this free stuff on YouTube as a content creator with you, who is in this game now like for 7 years. I started even this channel I think 7 years ago. I run a Canada blog, which, I don't know, 10,000 readers a month. I wrote a book. Like, I have a couple of different experiences now in the content creator economy. And don't get me wrong, this video is not about saying that the system is bad or wrong. I mean, I love it because I can live my dream. At the rest, the very first thing he writes that the most of those people are broke. I mean, I live from that now since 2019. Since 2019, I live completely from my passive income. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I never said that. I never argued that in my videos. But my goal is to become, in the future, more financial free than with a normal job. This is why I decided to go this route. This is very important because I think, okay, let's talk about this mentality about free. You guys probably have heard that when a product doesn't cost you anything, you are the product. What do I mean by that? So for example, all the social media platforms, if it's Facebook, if it's TikTok, if it's YouTube and Google, yes, you can consume videos, but you are the product. The more time you spend on the website, then you get advertisement, the platform becomes big. So even, let's say, this video, top 7 rules of composition, even if it was free and this guy or other people don't have to buy my courses and they assume it's free, it's not really free. You watch the ad, so then in the end you paid, you paid with your time, right? And if we think about this with time and energy. So who in the end, nothing is for free. What do I mean by that? Let's say, even if, let's say, I don't have a course, like in this one video, for example, I don't pitch any course. I make this video, it's good knowledge, I share that, I want to teach people, but in the end, I spend a week creating that video, right? It's my time and energy. I mean, if you think about it, not in a spiritual way, all this energy, no, I'm thinking about more like this. We all are here on the planet and we have a limited amount of time until it's over. So I decide where I dedicate my time, right? So if you think about it this way, that means I spend the 1 week and maybe I hope to get a return of investment if I have a course, or if I get enough money from the advertisement payment, or in the long run because I build an audience that at some point I can use that audience and share something and live my free lifestyle, right? That's why I don't hate the system. But I took the risk of creating this with my time. So who paid? I paid. And the platform. Because the platform made all of this possible. So you maybe don't pay, but in the end, the platform paid and the people who created paid. And why do I bring this up? He said also that you should never get courses and stuff like that. And I think when it comes to that, there's a couple of things that you have to take in account. Number one, nothing is free. If you think about it this way, nothing is free, and if you consume free stuff, okay, let's see the other way. Sorry for my rambling. On this platform, YouTube, for example, it's only like 5 to maximum 10% of the creators who really can make a living. So I understand the point that you're saying that many people out there don't make a living. That's true. But also a lot of people who don't make a living created free content. So if we all would see it the way that you, when you wrote this, would approach this, never buy anything, never, just consume for free. But do you know what happened? Sorry. You know what would happen? The whole system would crash. The only reason why you can watch this free is because the system works that people get what they want. What do I mean by that? Let's say, for example, YouTube and the advertisement system. If people start advertisement on that platform, and some people get the products they want, so they buy it and they need it, they buy it, perfect. But if an advertiser would come to YouTube, and for years they would test and advertise, and they wouldn't get return of investment, they would pull out their money. And if everyone would do this, every brand, every company, if they would see like it makes no sense, people are not buying, they're just consuming for free, then there would be no money in YouTube. If there would be no money in YouTube, creators like myself and other creators would maybe still create because we can build a product ourselves. But if, let's say, even those products nobody buys, then we would run into an issue that we follow our dreams and we share our passions and we become better. And like even now here with DaVinci, right? I show you everything about DaVinci, but then there is a point where you can't even pay your monthly rent. So then you have to decide how much time you spend in a passion like this, and you will spend less time. And then you see already the loophole. If that happens, less people will create, less money will be spent, and this is a vicious cycle. So if you argue it's free, that's not true. You maybe don't pay at the moment, but other people pay for that so that you got this video. Or for example, when I created that video that you now liked, 7 rules of composition, right? The reason why I created this is, there's a couple of things. Of course, I want to show my expertise. I wanted to create something fun. There's a lot that comes together, right? That's why I love this system. But there's also one side. I want to build something bigger and bigger. So I want to make better videos. But if it wouldn't be possible in this situation to make it bigger and to even sell, like now my DaVinci Code, for example, if people wouldn't buy it, I'm very honest with you, I wouldn't make this. Like I'm now at day 89. 89 days, every day, 2 videos, one in German, one in English, about DaVinci Resolve for the iPad. I wouldn't do this if there wouldn't be a possibility that I can grow, that I can maybe even make this my full-time income in the future, build something cool along and have the community, right? All those factors is the thing that drives me. It's my passion combined with also the monetized aspect. And this is also one more thing I want to bring up. Like even, for example, my first business, for 3 years, I was dead broke. And you're right with your argument. I didn't have a course there, so it's not completely right. I was broke and I didn't make much money from my content, but I still created so many articles, so many videos that are still today helping people for free. So who paid for that? Maybe not the people, but I paid for that. I paid for that. In that time, I couldn't even pay any insurance. I couldn't pay any pension plan. I see this as a part of my life that changed my brain, that changed my mindset. And I pushed through that. And think about it. I said the number already, 5 to 10% only really make money from that. And the other people are trying this. And the only reason we have so much free content is because we have this system and people make free stuff. So I'm not against the system, but if you write an article or a comment like this, not thinking about that side, I think it's never for free. Never. Maybe you don't pay, but there is a different side. And even if it's just the companies, let's say even if there wouldn't be a monetized system like it was with TikTok until last year. Last year they also introduced advertisement and everything. Then still the company would grow and become bigger. Or Facebook in the early days, they didn't have an advertisement system. But the value of the company, when Microsoft, for example, bought 1% for $1 million, so then the evaluation of the company became huge. The company didn't even make any money yet. Right? And Mark Zuckerberg, for example, for years wanted to find a system how he can make money without being advertisement. But in the end, advertisement was the only way that made sense, so that he could connect both, keep it free, but also make money from that. So you are the product. It's never free. That's basically my message today. Sorry, 9 minutes, but we see us tomorrow's video. See you again. Bye.